Hey, today I'm going to teach you how to hypnotize someone's sleep all the way down, eyes open, wide awake. I'm going to teach you how to do this quickly, easily, and simply. It will work on every single person if you follow the steps correctly. Now, for years, I looked at videos, I tried to learn from others, and nobody could teach me properly because they were missing one key aspect that I think everyone should know. So pay attention, get your notes out, and really focus if you want to be able to hypnotize anyone, anywhere, anytime. Follow my instruction. The first thing you want to do is not just the induction. Most people focus on the induction. Can I see your hand? Sleep. Wide awake. That's an induction. The reason it works, any induction works at this point in time, is because I've set something up called the pre-frame. You see, the induction begins before you actually hypnotize them. So if you really want to understand how to hypnotize anybody, you have to understand that it happens from the approach, the initial conversation, and the instructions and suggestions you give before you even hypnotize them. So, I'm going to give you guys a very basic one. Let's say I just met Mufasa, right? I just met him. This is what I'm going to say. Hey, how are you?
Good, me too.
Hey, would you like to be hypnotized?
Maybe.
Amazing. So put your feet together for me. Okay, now when I say the word sleep, you're not going to sleep. Now the reason you want to say this is because a lot of people think when you hypnotize someone, they actually fall asleep. No, they're going into hypnosis, right? When you're sleeping and someone's talking to you, you're not listening. So hypnosis is not sleep, but we use that word so the mind has the instructions on relaxing and closing its eyes. So you have them put their feet together because that's a compliance test. Then you're going to check their arm. If their arm's nice and loose like this, you see how loose it is? That's amazing. Don't help me. It's fine. See how loose the arm is? That means there's no tension in the arm. You want it to be like butter, right? I want to be able to drop his arm and it'd be like a noodle. So that shows me there's no tension. He's following instructions. That's a very good indication that he's going to go in. Now, resist me, don't go in, okay? Now look at me, sleep. See, he didn't go in. Now what you would say in this case, because a lot of you might deal with that, or they might kind of go in and then come out, right? This is what you say. Hey, when I say the word sleep, close your eyes and relax, okay? You did great, you almost went in, but I want you to focus and actually close your eyes, let yourself go in, okay? Sleep, all the way down, just like that, all the way, completely relaxing your mind and your body. Eyes open, wide awake. Now, notice what I did after I induced him, right? I deepened him immediately. I said going all the way down, all the way deep. You want to deepen them immediately. Otherwise, you'll hypnotize them and then they'll kind of come out of trance, right? They'll go in and then come out. You want to keep them in. How do you keep them in? You want to deepen them. So, let's start over. I just met him. Right? Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Hey, you want to be hypnotized?
Sure.
Awesome. Put your feet together for me. Can I see your arm?
Here you go.
Amazing. Relax. Relax your arm. Perfect. Look at me. Look right here. Take a deep breath and sleep. Just like that. All the way down. All the way deep. Right? Perfect. Eyes open, wide awake. Now, if you really want to stack the deck and make yourself more likely to succeed, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake. Cool. Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Okay. Put your feet together for me. That's a compliance test. You want to make sure they're listening. Make sure your arm's loose. When I say the word sleep, memorize this. When I say the word sleep, you're not actually going to sleep. Your eyes will close, your body will relax. You're giving them instructions as to what is going to happen. Now, if he's a big fellow and I can't hold him, I'm going to tell him your feet are going to be cemented to the ground. You're going to be glued to the ground, okay? Your feet are cemented. You're going to be standing on your feet, okay? Understand? Good. Take a deep breath for me. And sleep, just like that, all the way down. Completely relaxed. Well, he still fell. But either way, if someone's really big and you can't support their weight, you want to make sure that you don't do this standing up. Eyes open, wide awake. Wide awake. Perfect. So now that you've hypnotized them, right, that's the induction. And there's no tricky stuff here. You saw exactly what I'm doing. There's no magic to it. It's literally what you saw. You follow those instructions. And if they follow instructions back, you'll get them in. Now, what you want to do, you want to deepen them, right? Because the deeper someone goes, the cooler the suggestions, right? You're not going to get, off of just an initial induction, you're not going to get everything you want. But the deeper they go, the cooler the stuff you could do. So, at the lightest stages of hypnosis, you have something called catalepsy, right? And laughter. And you can make them smell things. So catalepsy is when they're stuck to the ground, they can't move, their eyes are stuck, their hands are stuck, right? Like you stick their hand onto a table and they won't be able to move their hand. That's catalepsy. The way it looks is like this. Put your hands together. And your hands are stuck. You cannot pull them apart. Your hands are now stuck. Try and pull your hands apart. See, his hands are shaking. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video, but he can't, and now they're unstuck. Good. So that's catalepsy, right? Now, on a deeper level, you have something called amnesia. Amnesia is like forgetting your name, forgetting you were hypnotized, forgetting you even exist, right? So sleep just like that all the way down, all the way deep. When you open your eyes, you forgot your name. Eyes open, wide awake. What's your name? It's back. What is it?
It's Mufasa.
Amazing, right? But that's what happens when you go even deeper. Now, at the deepest level, you have something called a deep trance identification. That's pretty much changing your identity, making them hallucinate things. You can make them see things that don't exist or make myself invisible. Sleep. When you open your eyes, I'm invisible. I no longer exist. I'm completely gone. And when I snap my fingers again, I come back. Eyes open.
What's up?
What's up, man?
What the fuck?
Wide awake. Perfect, right? So that's the deepest level of trance. Now, the hardest thing people have is to deepen people to this point. Now, this is the best advice you'll ever get from any hypnotist, I promise you. It starts with small suggestions leading to bigger ones. So a small suggestion, you see them go in, make their eyes stuck, then make their legs stuck, then make their hands stuck, then make them forget their name, then make them forget they were hypnotized, and then make them something else. Make them Oprah, make them whatever you want, right? Now, I use this to help change people's lives, but I'm giving you examples of how you can deepen them. You always want to test, because if you look at him, whether you know it or not, sleep, right? You cannot see how deep someone is. You kind of get an idea based on how their eyes are fluttering and their physiology. Notice how relaxed his body is, right? You get an idea of how deep they are, but you never really know. And I can tell you, I've been doing this for years. You never really know. You always want to test, right? So in a moment when you open your eyes, you always want to undo anything you've done, and you want to make sure that they're way better off before than they were when you started. When you open your eyes, you're going to find everything I've said to you is gone, except for this. It's the best day of your life. You're 1,000 times more confident than you've ever been, and you find that anything you want, you will now get. Eyes open, wide awake. Feel amazing?
Woo!
There we go. There we go. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what else you'd like to know, what things you haven't tried or have tried. And look, if you want to become a good hypnotist, practice. Practice, practice, practice. It doesn't happen overnight, but I literally just gave you the blueprint. Now, if you want more details and you actually want to learn specific methods and tools that I have, click the link below and I'll link my course for Hypnosis 101 and Invisible Influence, and that'll teach you exactly how to hypnotize people, not only like this, but in depth. I'll teach you several different inductions that kind of look like this. Hey, what's up, man? Sleep just like that, completely relaxing. I'll teach you how to do anything you want to anyone, anywhere, anytime. Eyes open, wide awake. I'll see you guys next time. Wide awake.